to, okay, I'm with system now, so we will be able to use the whiteboard very well now. Now you have to understand something about the market. I don't know if you've been trading before, or you have one or two experiences about trading, right? But one thing you need to understand, even if you don't have experience about trading, is that this market is controlled by some people. You understand? This market is controlled by some people. Like crypto people, we rightly believe that okay, whales move the market. You understand? Like you could remember when Elon Musk was pulling strings on Dogecoin and Bitcoin and the like sometimes last year, right? And how Bitcoin was moving up as Elon Musk releases his tweets, Bitcoin pushed up and stuff like that. Do you still remember last year? Uh, uh,
Yeah.
I need you to respond to me because the class is actually for you.
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. Now.
I'm with you.
Okay. Now, if you understand that, you know that definitely this market is controlled by some people. Now, that is crypto section. That is what crypto people believe in.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
We, the forex trader, a lot of us are naive and we believe that okay, it is we, the forex trader, that move the market. It is we, the forex trader, that move the market. It is we, the forex trader, that move the market. You know why? Because we think from when I also started, I was told that okay, it is buyers and sellers that move the market. If we have so much buyers in the market will go up. If we have so much sellers in the market will go down. And I don't think I'm mistaken, because that is what basically they will teach us. They taught us and a lot of other traders when they started this forex journey. The truth is that it is not like that. This thing is not computerized. This thing is not. It's not
programmed.
Yeah, it's not programmed. Yeah, it's not programming. So it's more of there are some people that are in the affairs of these things. Now, let us look at it this way. Technically, forex is not created for we people, we masses. It's not created for we masses. And there was a time a few years ago, even right before I started trading, I read about one article online, and the article says, okay, yeah, I read it in multiple streams of income. I think G. Allen, I've forgotten the writer, but I know Allen is part of the name. And he said something like, okay, to trade forex trading, when he was talking about to trade all this financial market, you have to make at least $1 million annually before you can even consider yourself to apply to trade the market. You understand? So definitely, oh come on, $1 million annually. $1 million is it's crazy. That's about 600 million naira in Nigeria. You understand? So you can imagine that this thing, even in the US, in the UK, and the likes, to get that kind of money, it means that you are extremely doing well. You understand? So this means that this market is actually not for the masses at first. Now, few years back, they brought about the invention of brokers. Brokers came into the market and be like, okay, this is another business opportunity. A lot of people want to actually trade, and they don't have the capacity, they don't have the requirements to trade. Are we together? They don't have the requirements to trade. So the idea now is that they came with this idea that let us bridge the gap between the buyers and the sellers. I said buyers and the sellers. Let us bridge the gap between the ordinary people, the masses, and what the market. Now, it does not even matter if you put $10 US inside your account, you are still part of the masses.
I already know what the guy is talking about.
It doesn't you can yeah. It doesn't even matter if you have a million a $100,000 inside your account. It's still actually for the masses. You understand? So these brokers come and be like, okay, let us link these people that are not allowed in the market to the market. I don't know if you are getting the idea. Now, if let me show you something. This is the market. This is the broker. And we are the retail traders. Now, from what I know and from what I've read and studied, I got to understand that this gap between we and the market becomes a big problem for us. Big problem for the retail traders. Why? Because we retail trader, we are just about 5%. We have 5% share of the total forex market. I think it just increased to 5%. As the last time I checked, I think about last week or so. And it just increased to 5%. So almost everybody trading the forex market, almost we guys, the people in Asia, the people in so far you're a retail trader trading the forex market, we just owe 5% of the forex market. Are you with me? Are we together? Hello, I need the responses from you guys.
Hello? Yes, we are.
Okay, now if we owe 5% of this market, it means that this gap it means this gap is a big problem. How? Now, this is the idea. This is the market. This is a gap. And this is a retail trader. Now, the idea is this. There are people that controls the affairs of what we do as retail traders. You can't just expect, okay, good, let's just use it like this. You have the university and you have the administrative body, right? You have the universities, and then we have lecturers. The lecturer is more like the gap between you and the administration, the university itself, and you are the student, you understand? So there's no way you are going to come into the university without having some people controlling the affairs, what you do. You can't just go inside the University of Ibadan now and start misbehaving. You can't just go into the University of Ibadan now and say, okay, I want to go to the treasury and I want to pack money away from the treasury. It'll be like, what's wrong with you? Get out of here. You understand? So it's more like there are people that are watching what we do in the market as a retail trader. The problem is that we are retail trader. Do you understand? You don't have the advantage normal traders, normal big boys have in the market. There are people that watches over us. Now, I screenshotted an excerpt from an article I read on Wikipedia, and I sent it to the group. And this is not me talking. This is exactly what we have in the market. And what they said was that if Wikipedia can put it that way, then we should actually be watchful. Wikipedia put it in sense that, okay, now retail traders are real and they just contain about 5% of the people in the market. But they are, I'm coming, just give me a moment, Javan. Let me read it out for you so you will get what I'm trying to say well. I'm coming, just hold on. Hold on, I'm coming, please. Are we together? Okay, now I found it. Now he said, I will just read from in the United States, the New York Stock Exchange and the likes, among others, have designated market makers. Can you hear me? I'm reading from the screenshot now. Have designated market makers, formerly known as specialists. Now, look at what they do. Who acts as the what? Official market maker for a given security. The market makers provide required amount of liquidity to what? To the securities market. Please get what I'm trying to say, right? And look at what they said now. Look at what they said. And they take the other side of trades. Why did they take the other side of trades? These are the questions you have to start asking yourself that, okay, there's a conspiracy in the market. A conspiracy that a lot of traders do not know. These people have, I once shared the trading template of the market makers. They know exactly where we accumulate our orders, where we retail traders collectively put our orders, and they trade against where we collectively put our orders to make their own profits out of the market. Now I continue with what I'm reading. Now I read again. The market maker provide required amount of liquidity to the market, to the securities market, and take the other side of trades when they are short-term buy and sell side imbalances in customers' order. Buy and short sell side imbalances in what? In customers' order. Now look at it. Let's say we have 60% of buyers and 40% of sellers. Are we together? Now, market maker will leave these sellers alone and move against these buyers. Why? Because they have 20% 20% profit to take away from what? From the seller, from the buyers. So they will move to the side of what? Of the sellers and leave the buyers what? Hanging. I don't know if you get the concept. That is what they just said right here, that they move the market against what? The imbalance side of the market of we the customers order. You understand? Now look at this again. And in return, the specialist is granted various informational trade execution advantages. They have various informational and trade execution advantages. So these people actually have an idea of what we are doing in the market. The fact that we don't have direct access to the market has limited our advantage. Has given us a great disadvantage in the market. So the market is actually not for retail traders. The market is to take money from retail traders. The market is to take money away from retail traders. This is not my words. This is, like I said, it's an article from Wikipedia. So you can actually go ahead and read more about retail traders and those who control their shares of retail trader, right? Can we continue? You guys are not replying.
Yeah, continue, boss. Continue. We are here.
Okay. I just want to make sure we are together. Now, this market maker have a template. They have a way they move the market. You understand? And the truth is that there's no way you can beat them. The only way you can beat them is to trade alongside with them. You understand? Because they have the advantage. They know what we are doing collectively in the market. You understand? So trading alongside with them gives us a basic advantage in the market. Right? Now they have a template. They have a template they follow generally, all market makers, regardless of the kind of brokers you use. But at the same time, they have different ways to which they manipulate the markets. Now look at this. Here is a template. And then this is for uptrend. Now, market moves in this pattern 90% of the time. It might not be as perfect as this, but the truth is that market moves like this 90% of the time. It has been like that forever, and it will be like that for a very long time. Now, if market moves like this, that means that, okay, if we can get the idea, because literally, if you are not shown this, there's no way you are going to see it in the market. That's just the simple truth. If someone don't show you this, they don't show you this, there's definitely no way you would have seen it in the market, but it happens every time in the market. I've been trading for a long time and I did not see it until someone told me this is how it works. Now, the fact that it is like an hidden truth in the market should actually tell you that, okay, definitely something fishy is going on. Now, the market moves in this way, and the moment you understand these particular cycles, I think you are good to go in the market. You really do not have much problem in the market. The little problem you will have to fix will be probably your risk management and your trading psychology. That will be just your limits, your limitations. But apart from that, I don't think you should really have any difficulty in the market again. Now, let us look at it one after the other. All right. Now, this is a template or a cycle for a down trend. And this is for a cycle for what? For up trend. I don't know if you are getting it. Hello, I actually need you guys to.
Yeah, we are getting it. We are getting it.
Now the idea is this: if before a market reverses, before a market shows that, okay, let's assume the market is coming up and it has been moving up for quite some time, before it shows you or tell you that, okay, man, I'm ready to move down back, there must be some things you have to see in the market. There must be something that is vivid in the market. And those things are what we call peak formation region. This peak formation region could mean a lot of things. We call this peak formation high. Are we together? So we call this peak formation high, and this peak formation high could mean a lot of things. Now, let me explain. It could mean stop-ons, which I will definitely explain with time. It could mean stop-ons, and in fact, it's not it could mean, it is stop-ons. This period is also a stop-hunting period in the market, right? Now, it could mean low of the day, sorry, it is high, not low. High of the day, high of the week, or also high of the month, depending on the time frame you're looking at and the perspective you are taking the market from. Now, like I said, peak formation high, very, very important. Why? Because at a particular point, if the market is moving up, there must be a point that the market will return back down, right? Do you agree to that?
We agree.
Okay. Now, if you agree to that, that means that the market can't always move in one direction forever, right? The market cannot always move in one singular direction forever. The market has to move up, come down, move up, come down. Now, if the market has been moving up for a while and it needs to change its direction, it's going to give you a similar pattern like this. Someone is disturbing. All right, okay. Now, are we following? Hello?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Okay, good. Now, recording progress. It becomes very interesting when you understand these things. Now, this market has been moving up for a while. And when it wants to turn, it will give you an alert that, okay, I want to turn. Okay, I will soon reverse. Okay, I'm about to put down back. Okay, so and so. I don't know if you're getting it. Now, when it gives you that, you know that, okay, the market is definitely going to return. Now, this period at which the market has been moving up for a long time and is showing you that, okay, I want to return, we call that period a peak formation period. It is the extent to which a upward movement can go. It can't go beyond that again. It is a peak formation period. Now, before it returns down, it will give you an assurance that, okay, yeah, truly it is a peak formation period. And that is the reason why we have this aim. It is also a stop hunting period. I will explain why it is a stop hunting period. Now, I will explain very soon. Now, do you understand that? Hello?
Yes, we do, yes.
We are here. We understand.
All right, okay. Now, if we understand. Now, if we understand, let us look at something. Now, let me explain the psychology behind this aim. Now, look at this. Imagine market has been moving up. It has been moving up, breaking a resistance level, moving up, breaking resistance level, moving up, breaking resistance level. Now, what will you do? Let's assume you don't have any idea of a market maker. You've not been trading this method before. As an ordinary trader, let me just use me as an example when I was trading the normal way. I look for the next one and be like, okay, the market will pull up again. And when the market is moving up, I know, okay, psychologically, I should be what? I should be buying. And from what I was taught, I should be buying when the market is moving up, right? Now, the market has been moving up and we retail traders keep buying along this end. We keep pulling in the trigger, we keep pulling in the trigger. We don't know when to stop. Right now, look at what market makers do. They know that people have been buying along this end, right? They actually know that people have been buying. Some people have been making money, but they need to balance their accounts. It's about balancing. They give to take more from you, from the market. Let me just put it like that. Let me say from you. They are always in this game to win. So when you are in the market making money from the market, give it at the back of your mind that there is someone that is ready to take that money you've made from you. So the idea is for them to give, only for them to take more. So they give to take more away from the market. Are you with me? Now, let us look at the market maker balance sheets now. Let us just use an idea. Okay, I don't know, but let's assume they have a capital. They want to start the day with a capital of, let's say, 500. I'm just assuming $500 million. Are you together? Are we together rather?
Yeah.
Now, along this trend, they notice that, okay, God, they've lost a lot of money and they are at a deficit of, let's say, 100 million. So along this end, they are currently at 400 million, right? They are currently at 400 million because a lot of people have, I'm just using that as an example, because a lot of people has what? Because a lot of people have made money along this trend. Now, it will get to a point that they will now be looking at the market and be like, okay, how do we make our money back? Let us strip these people into believing that the market is actually going to keep doing what it has been doing for a long time. Now, if you don't understand this cycle thing, you will definitely not know when the market is going to reverse. Now, look at what they do. They allow people to keep opening. Now, they call these accumulations of orders. Leo, they call these accumulations of orders. Now, people keep entering the market. They keep entering the market. They keep entering the market. They keep entering the market. I've seen a point whereby someone entered the market at this particular point for a buy. I've seen it before. And he didn't just enter the market. It was at this point the person entered and they didn't come back again. Now let's just look at it. So a lot of people keep entering the market and they keep telling you that, okay, the market is going to go up. Now at this particular point, right? Are you with me? Hello?
Yes.
All right. Okay. At this particular point, they've gathered about $75 million as market accumulation as buyers in the market. They've gathered about that point from buyers. And you remember that they are on 100 million deficit. Now look at what they do. Immediately, they pull down to give you the first leg of M. Now, when they pull down, they take out everybody along this end. But then they still hold a lot of people here. I don't know if you are getting the logic. They still hold a lot of people here. Now, when they take out everybody along this end, because this pullback at times is always very massive, they just move the market down immediately. Now, they have what? Plus, let's say they have plus 50 to their account, and which means their account was around 450 M. Now, they still have 50 to go, and we still have about 25 million to accumulate here to take away from the market here. Now, look at what they do. Now, when they start to drop, right, and they give you those rejection patterns, look at what happened now. They know that a lot of sellers also will now enter the market. Be like, okay, the market is going to reverse very soon. And then sellers start entering the market when they start saying that, oh, truly the market has started reversing. You understand? Now, they start what? Entering the market along this end. Now, let's assume that the sellers that enter the market along this end is around, let's say, $13 million. And we still have 25 million here that they are yet to take. Now, look at this. Sellers keep entering. As the market was moving, sellers was entering. Wow, it has started selling, it has started selling. All of a sudden, look at what they do. They move the market up again. But you as a market maker, you understand this is just stop hunting. What I'm explaining is what they call stop hunting. That is exactly what I'm explaining. That is what they call stop hunting, period. Now, you as market maker understand that this period is just a stop hunting period. Until they give you that second leg of W, they are only what? Stop hunting. Now, look at it. Now, immediately they pull the market away from here. What happened? They take these sellers out of the market. They have plus 25 to their name. So they are in capital of what? 475. Now, when they're in capital of 470, their equity rises to 475. Now, look at what they do now. Now, remember, literally, this is the basic knowledge you have as a trader. market does not move one direction. Market move up, move down, move up, move down, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now look at the idea they now brought into existence here. Now, people that have been waiting here will be like, market will soon reverse up, market will soon reverse up, market will soon reverse up. Yeah, true, market is definitely going to reverse up. Market is definitely going to reverse up. Now look at what happened. Market then pull up back. Now people that were caught out here, that they blow their account here, will be like, wow, the market is going to reverse back. The market, it has shown us rejection candle. You can start entering the market again. Now look at it. People again, these people that were caught out, these people that are seeing the market open more position along this end, when they see some rejection patterns here, opens more position along this end. People that were caught out open again. People that just were seeing that I just entered the market and were seeing that, oh, the market is pulling up again. Everybody enters the market again along this end. And again, all of a sudden, when the market touches this region or move away from this region, market will what? Reverse. And this time around, there's no what? Hope for anyone along the buy trend again. Now, when the market reverses, that's the reason why at times you will be like, the market will soon reverse, the market will soon reverse. Like, it happens to a lot of people. I've seen it happen, it has happened to me. At this particular point, probably I was here and I was expecting the market to move up, and the market was moving up, and all of a sudden the market moved down. This particular point, market makers are not coming back. This is the point they blow people's accounts, and this is the point they start a new trend entirely. Now look at it. It happened to me some point ago on, is it GU or so? And they moved down, and when they started moving down, they never came back up. Now, a lot of people here, people that enter their position here, people that enter here, now they've already removed sellers here. That is how retail traders trade, technically. If you don't understand this cycle, that's how retail traders trade. Now, a lot of people here, they take them out. Now, you remember that at this point, they've already added 25. Now, people here, let's assume people here also give 25 out, and people here also give 25 out. That is plus 15. Now, look at it. How much do they have? Plus 50. This is only absorption. No, I don't know how much you are putting in the market and how much you are taking away from the market. Now, they have 525. And from this just stop hunting period, only stop hunting period, they make 25 million from the market. Now, put in mind, anytime we say market stop hunt, those are the time market maker make profit out of the market. Why? Because those are the period they accumulate trades, deceive people into trading, and those are the period they move away from market. Those are the period some people come into the market and be like, okay, the market is going to move this way. They will not move the market away from stop hunting periods until they have enough accumulation to take away from the market, until they know that they are going to make profit away from the market. That's why you see at times a consolidation period take a week, and the market will keep consolidating, The reason is that they will not move away from that period until they have more people to take away money from. You understand? So look at this. For just one single stop hunting period, they make 25 million away from the market. That is exactly how the market works. I don't know if you understand what I just explained. That is the psychology behind this information, this popular information you see. Can we continue? Do you understand, or do you have a question to ask?
You understand, sir?
All right. Can I continue now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Now let us move on. Now you understand how they take money away from this peak region. Now let's look at what happened after peak region. Now, when they get to this stage where the market is where the market is going to reverse. So, now, when they get to this stage, when the market is going to reverse, which we call a peak formation high, they then what? They then pull down. What do? They pull down. Now, this level, this drop, this first drop is what we call it's what we call level 1 drop. Are we together? It's what we call level 1 drop. Don't mind me. Level 1 drop. Level 1 drop. Together? Are we together?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay, now, it is just like this. It is just like this. Like I do used to explain. Take the market like this. You are traveling from, I'm based in Ibadan, and let's assume I'm traveling to, I like Just a lot. I like Just Plateau a lot. So let's assume I'm traveling to Just. Now let's assume I'm traveling to Jos. Now in between this, let's assume I'm traveling by by road. Now in between Ibadan to, let's say when we get to let's say Kogi. You know, Kogi is a very big state, very, very big one. Or let's say, yeah, let's say when we get to Kogi, and from Kogi to Abuja, and then from Abuja to Jos. IK, Philip, you know, they watch me from your house. All right, let's continue. Now, from this region, are we together? This is my peak formation high. This is my peak formation high. And this is where I am starting off my journey. Now, I will run, I will drive straight down without a single break. I will want to drive straight down to where? To Kogi State to take break, right? Now, the journey I took from Ibadan to Kogi is what we call our level 1 drop, because I was at full speed to Kogi. Now, this is Ibadan here. Me at Ibadan. And I'm going to Kogi here. Now, look at this. I drove from Ibadan to Kogi with what? Full speed. And when I got to Kogi, I took a break. This is what we call what? Level 1 break. Level 1 pull back or consolidation. That is the break. So now I'm at Kogi. I can, if I like, I use 5 minutes. If I like, I use 1 hour. If I like, I use 30 minutes. If I like, I use 4 hours. If I like, I use a whole day at Kogi. If I like, I use a month at Kogi. Nobody's going to what? Criticize me. So far, I know that what? My journey ends at where? At where? Are you guys following? So far, I know my journey ends where? You guys are not talking.
I'm following.
Okay, where are we ending our journey?
Kogi.
No. It can't be Kogi. Kogi is just a break. We are going to Jos. I'm saying this. Kogi is just a break. This is Jos here.
Okay. I understand.
Probably if you know you don't have noise at your hand, I think it's cool if you unmute yourself so we can follow, and I know you are following me. Now at Kogi, we take a break, right? It does not matter how long this break takes. Like I said, I can use 1 hour, I can use 4 hours, I can use a whole day, I can use a whole week at Kogi. You understand? Nobody's going to criticize me. So far, I feel okay, I've taken enough rest and I can continue my journey. That is how it works. Now, from Kogi, I take off again, and the next stop point for me is where? Is at Abuja. Now, this takeoff again is level 2 drop. Level 2 what? Level 2 drop. Now, at this particular point again, I would arrest at Abuja. Some time off, have fun, eat good food, probably sleep, no rush. You understand? Depending on how, I don't know, I see suit. Now from here again, I drop again, I start the journey again, and I end the journey at where? At Jos. Now, this is what? Level 3 drop. And this is what? Our peak formation low, my destination. Now, have in mind that peak formation low, my destination. Have in mind that all these things that happened here is what? My drive through Jos. My drive through Jos. Everything that happened at peak formation high, low, is my drive through Jos. And anything that happened at my peak formation high is my drive through was my drive through Ibadan. So you know, I drive through Ibadan. So do you understand the concept now? Now there are different ways of counting levels, and this is just one. I've explained like 2 together. We have a pullback or consolidation method and the likes like that. Use my phone to explain that. So I'll be using my phone to explain more. We together. Emmanuel.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you playing with the kid there?
Yes, I'm with my baby here.
Wow, that's nice. Well done. Daddy baby. All right, let's continue. Oluwaseyi, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. Now I want to share my phone screen.
Okay.
Can you see my phone screen? Hello?
Not yet.
I can see. Beautiful.
Abana, can you see my screen? Abana, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see
My
us.
phone screen. My phone screen.
Yes, yes. Super, yeah.
You can see clearly. You can see clearly.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I want to look for a simple cycle so you can see very well, and I use that to explain. All right. Now look at this. My phone screen now. I'm coming. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. I'm coming. I'm trying to. All right. Okay. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, can you hear me?